Hello. Hello and welcome to Let's Talk Sports live stream watch along of Arsenal women versus Chelsea women. The game has just kicked off, so thank you very much for joining us. Sorry we're a bit late, but anyway, the game has just started, so we've just started on time. And yes, it's Arsenal women versus Chelsea women in the Women's FA Cup final. Sorry, Women's FA Cup semi-final. What am I saying? I'm jumping ahead there. This is, of course, a win is a place for the final next month at Wembley. Man City beat West Ham United away from home yesterday. So whoever wins will play Man City. Of course, Chelsea and Arsenal both fighting for the Women's Super League title this season. So one of them just trying to stop the other from winning maybe another cup potentially as well come the end of the season. Anyway, Arsenal attacking from left to right, Chelsea from right to left. Get in touch on the live chat page. And it looks like Arsenal have their first corner of the game. And there's a good crowd in today at the Bournemouth Stadium, which is called Meadow Park. That's where Arsenal women normally play. But it's, yeah, it's a good crowd in. Easter Sunday. Sun is out. But anyway, let's see if there's any messages. Greg Livingston says, Hi Greg, hope you're well. We have put out a poll asking you who you think's going to win. And Chelsea are the favourites. And if you actually look at my predictions, I've gone for an Arsenal win. Just I don't know why, I just have a feeling Arsenal might do it today. Let's look at the lineup. I've not even had a chance to look at the lineup, to be honest with you folks. But as far as I'm aware, there's no Harder and there's no Frank Kirby for Chelsea, which without them two, they're going to struggle. But yeah, if you look at Arsenal, they've got Ford, Blackstenius and Beth Mead and Medema. Well, I know on the lineups here the formation from SofaScore isn't that accurate, I don't think. Medema would never be playing in the midfield there, but those are your starting lineups from both teams. Yeah, lovely day for it. Where are you all watching your stream from today? Greg says, I had a great day yesterday as Hearts beat Hibs in the Scottish Cup semis. They did, yeah, the Edinburgh Derby. Oh, lovely ball to Beth Mead there. Oh, she might go on her own and shoot. Oh! Jess Carter just got a little touch on the ball before she was about to take the kick. Beth Mead actually ran past Carter at the end, but Carter went down on the ground and was able to just reach out for the ball, and then Millie Bright was able to clear it out for a corner. We've got a question from Kevin Peters asking, is it Medema Ghanaian? No, she's Dutch. Oh, and a kick in the face. Well, a ball in the face. I think it's Beth England that got the ball in the face. Oh, that hit her right in the face. Wasn't intended, of course, but that'll pause the match. And I think it was Williamson who kicked her, and she's gone straight through her, and I think she feels bad about it. Yeah, right in the face of her England teammate. Oppositions today, but oh, that'll wake her up. Yeah, Rangers Celtic later today. I think it's at 2 o'clock or something like that. So you've got both. You've got the Glaswegian Derby and the Edinburgh Derby this weekend. It's yeah, you can't go wrong with the lineup. Be interested to see how Rangers do today, because surely, I mean, imagine if Rangers can get to the cup final and beat Celtic to it, and then also have a chance of a Europa League final. Who knows? Despite the fact that Rangers are probably not going to win the league, I think Celtic are going to be, wow, they might only win the league. Who knows? Looks like Serena Weigmann's there to watch the game today. just had their international break in women's football. Match pause because of Beth England. Well, they've had to put a tissue up her right nostril. So she must have had a nosebleed from that. But the ball hit her right in the face. Couldn't have got it more accurately, Williamson. I'm sure she didn't mean it, though. But do get in touch on our live chat page. But Beth England's up, and she's having to wipe her eyes. I bet her eyes got quite watery when the ball hit in the face, but she's running to the opposite side of the pitch now. I think she might be getting further treatment. I'm not sure. She's fine. I'm sure she'll continue, but I wonder if maybe they're going to check that she hasn't got a broken nose or anything like that. Anyway, match has resumed for now. No Beth England. So Chelsea playing with 10 players at the moment. And Chelsea giving the ball back to Arsenal in their own half just to get the game flowing again. It's with Zinsberger. We're going saying, Chris Sutton's had me there. I've got a Sunday lunch later, may stick it on. Chris Sutton, what a man. Celtic legend. There was a clip I saw on BT Sport yesterday, because they have that show called BT Sport Score, which, if you didn't know, folks, it's basically like Soccer Saturday and Sky Sports News, but their own version of people watching games at 3 o'clock. And Chris Sutton was saying moments before Ronaldo's free kick goal against Norwich that Ronaldo just doesn't score free kicks anymore. And then obviously he scores from a free kick. I mean, I know Chris Sutton's a bit hit and miss as a pundit for some people, but I think he's really funny. He says it as it is. He's kind of like Roy Keane in a way. He doesn't have much sympathy for bad players. That is for sure. But yeah, Man City won 3-1 in the women's match yesterday against West Ham. Their men's team, as you probably heard here on Let's Talk Sport with our live commentary yesterday, it didn't end very well for them, losing 3-2 to Liverpool. They were 3-0 down, let's not forget. Here's Reeton. Looks like Chelsea going on their first attack. Sam Kerr. Full house in the stand behind the Arsenal goalkeeper right now. So that's the left stand. I think it is. I'd imagine it is a sellout, which is great to see. This should be in it. I thought they might have this one at the Emirates Stadium, to be honest. Chelsea-Arsenal women can never go wrong with that rivalry. It should always be in a bigger ground. Funny enough, we did a watch-along for Arsenal-Chelsea earlier this year, which was quite a big match since both teams are going for the title. It was a Friday night game, and I think it was at Chelsea's ground, actually, not at Arsenal's ground, but Chelsea's ground's attendance capacity is pretty much similar since it's at Kingsmeadow. And pretty much, I think it was Onis Eidevall, who's the Arsenal manager, said that the game should have been in a bigger stadium, and I couldn't agree more. Should have been at Stamford Bridge, that one. Greg asking, how's my weekend been? Yeah, it's been all right. The weather's been good here in Malpas in England. It's nearly getting to a point where it could be hotter than the sun, in the words of Alan Partridge. Burgoyne says, Jamie, if you were stuck on a desert island and you could have one person with you, would you have Chris Sutton or Robbie Savage? Oh, easy question. Robbie Savage all day. I absolutely love Robbie Savage. I enjoyed the Macclesfield Town. Well, they're not Macclesfield Town anymore, are they? Is it just Macclesfield now, or something like that? Where they did the documentary behind the scenes of him and that owner, the owner of the club. I can't remember his name, but local man, which was nice to see. You don't see that very often these days in football ownership. But yeah, it's a good documentary. It's on BBC iPlayer, I think, folks. So do check it out if you love your football. London's quite big, says Chelsea fan here. Hope you're well. I think Chelsea will win today. You might disagree with my prediction, which is Arsenal to win 2-1 and Beth Mead to get the first goal, and she nearly did a few minutes ago, but Jess Carter denied her from taking a shot on target. I just think Chelsea haven't got the strength to do it against this Arsenal team today. I think Arsenal have got a fully fit squad. Begoin says, that was not the answer I was expecting. Last thing you want would be wound up by the only person within hundreds of miles. Is that Savage you're on about? I love Robbie Savage, as I said. I actually met Robbie Savage in 2014 at Lindor University, and I was able to interview him with other chaps of this channel. Jack Price, Harry Wright and Dan Middleton, all four of us interviewed him. We all got a question each for him, and he was absolutely lovely, really nice. Genuine bloke, just like he is on TV. Right up, here come Arsenal. It's Beth Mead. Couldn't get her cross and it was blocked by Carter. Kevin Peters asks, what do you think of the Chelsea FC sanctions and the subsequent takeover? I feel bad for the Chelsea staff, like Tuchel and the players, and you know, normal staff, people that work there. You know, the tour group, the museum group, the club shop, all that side of things. I feel for them. I guess I don't know if I can really say this, but I kind of feel for Roman Abramovich because he clearly loved Chelsea. That's whether people like it or not. He was a good owner. They were successful. They won a lot of trophies, no matter who the manager was. Here's Beth Mead. Oh, Blackstenius. She should have passed it to Medema there, and Chelsea have cleared it. That's 2 moments already. Arsenal could have taken the lead, and we've only had 12 minutes on the clock. Oh, here's Medema. Oh, she's lost the ball on the edge of the box there. Yeah, I do feel for the club, but I understand why it had to be done. It's any chance to... It's strangling Russia's finances, isn't it? Economy, that's what it's about. It's trying to make sure that people like Putin don't have the money to have all the resources to, you know, continue this invasion, I guess. And, you know, it's been 50+ days since the Ukraine war, and I think a lot of people are quite stunned that Ukraine have been able to resist for this long, which just comes to show if you get people together and fight for what you believe in, it might just happen. But yeah, I mean, look, I think Chelsea, there's a few owners that have been interested. I think a few bids have gone in, but the whole process will take a long time, I'd imagine. So it could be a while till we know who the owners will be. Greg confirming that it's Macclesfield FC, not Macclesfield Town anymore. London's quite big, being quite honest towards his team's opponents today, saying certainly open for a Chelsea win, but you can't really deny Arsenal's talent. They've had a good season, Arsenal. I know they might still not win the league. Chelsea might still beat them to it, but they didn't do too badly in the Champions League, but they got beaten by a good Wolfsburg team, didn't they, a few weeks ago. We got Nira Byro saying Arsenal go Gunners, and we got Guller-esque saying Medema with a crown. Normally I'd put her as first goal scorer in my predictions, but I'm not saying she's not been in form, but she's had a bit of a mixed season when you compare it to her previous seasons at Arsenal. Does anyone think Nadima's going to stay after this season? I have a feeling she might leave Arsenal. I just think a bigger club like Lyon, or even maybe, I don't know if Barcelona would, because their team doesn't need Nadima. But hang on, here come Chelsea. This might be their first real attack, actually. Reaching with the cross. Leah Williamson clears it with a header in the 6-yard box. And it's back in the 6-yard box, but Zinsberger receives, it's a quite weak header there by Sam Kerr. But Chelsea, for the first time, showing a bit of a threat in the Arsenal box. Greg asks, will there be another stream late tonight, Jamie? Because I will be away for a few drinks. I don't blame you on Easter Sunday. So, 5 p.m. today is the Dutch Cup final between PSV Eindhoven and Ajax. So, should be doing that later. I don't know why, at this time of the season, it's funny seeing managers not wear their big coats. Eideval and Emma Hayes are just not, they're wearing t-shirts today. It just shows how warm it's got. Oh, a long ball to Kerr, and she was on her own in the box, but she couldn't complete the pass, and it's gone out for an Arsenal goal kick. Bambi has got in touch. Hello, Bambi, hope you're well. He says, the legend that is Jamie Davies off. Thank you very much, Bambi. How are you, mate? I'm very well, Bambi. How are you? Do you celebrate Easter today? I got, I'll tell you what I got. Well, the highlight for me was, because I don't actually do Easter eggs. I'm not, I don't really like Easter eggs. I don't mind chocolate. I can eat a Kit Kat or something like that, but not a big Easter egg. So my mum's very sweet. She adapts to what I like, and she's given me mini Oreos, and I can't pull it out right now, but a tin of mini eggs, which has just mini packets in it. And I love mini eggs. Mini eggs are great. Greg says, okay, we'll be back for 5 p.m. for the stream then. Cheers, Greg. I should be doing it. I don't know for sure. It just, I do have plans to go for a few drinks tonight, but that might just be after the game, so that should be okay to do it. Keep forgetting as well, Monday's a day off tomorrow for everyone as well. I need to remind myself that. I'm actually going with my dad to Blackburn tomorrow. So Blackburn versus Stoke should be an interesting one. Well, I say interesting one. Stoke haven't got anything to play for. Their season's done and dusted. Lost to Blackpool the other day. Or was it? No, it wasn't Blackpool. Who did we play? Can't remember. Greg asked me, did you go to the Man United game yesterday? No, I didn't, Greg. I was commentating on the FA Cup semi-final of City Liverpool, so that kicked off half an hour after the United game started. But Man United actually have a chance to get top 4 still. It looked unlikely up until today, but because Spurs and Arsenal lost yesterday, that was a big win for Man United. But the fact that we still struggled to beat a team that's pretty much relegated and will probably finish rock bottom of the league, not good. So I'm still not confident. We've got Liverpool away next week, I think. Yeah, don't know about that. But it's quite worrying to think that Liverpool might still do the quadruple, but we'll see. Miedema. Oh, she's gone for goal. Oh, over the bar. Just outside the box. First action for her, really. I think she used the words of F off to herself. It's not a bad strike. And Katzenberger, the Chelsea goalkeeper, put her right arm above her head to try and save it, but luckily for the German, it wasn't on target. But yeah, get in touch, folks. Don't be shy. Let us know where you're watching from today and who you think's going to win. The poll's gotten a bit tighter. The gap, 10% between Arsenal and Chelsea. Chelsea, the favourites on a poll at 55%. Arsenal at 45%. You never know with Emma Hayes' team. Even if she hasn't got a full-strength squad, she can still get it out the bag. But it has been Arsenal mainly so far in the first 20 minutes. But anything can happen. If Arsenal don't take their chances, we all know what that means. They can come and bite them back. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the FA Cup final, whoever makes it, because if Chelsea or Arsenal get there, they're up against a very informed Man City team next month. And Man City, I'm not going to say they caused a shock, but I think a lot of people expected Chelsea to be favourites when we covered that League Cup final back in, was it February or March, something like that. Chikezi Leonard has got in touch. Hello. Asks any link to watch it live. In the UK, it's live on BBC, if that helps, so BBC iPlayer. I would try the FA player as well. It depends which country you're in, but I think the FA player outside of England might be showing this for free. Now with G. Chips it down the right wing. Too far for Beth England. I know some of you probably have heard me in the past on watch-alongs whenever Beth England is on these matches, but I'm not a big fan of Beth England. As in, I don't mean as a person, but as a player, I don't know what she contributes, to be honest, for Chelsea. But she's having to start today and play her part alongside Sam Kerr up front. Well, that's a poor clearance by Zinsberger, but it's back to her now, picking up from the cross on the left. But Jonathan Pearce just mentioning in the commentary there for BBC, he was saying that he was just saying that, you know, it should be in a bigger venue, a match like this, and yeah, it should be. It's FA Cup semi-final. It's between the top two teams in the Women's Super League right now. Seems like a no-brainer. It should have been at Emirates. Of course, normally, well, in the men's FA Cup semis, as we know this weekend, they're happening at Wembley. So they're happening at neutral venues. Beth England. It's now with Millie Bright. Ooh. Beth England now outside the box. She's going to go for it. Ah, straight Zinsberger. They've given one or two moments for Zinsberger to maybe think about, but she's had comfortable saves so far. So Chelsea could say maybe getting a bit more grip into the game. Oh, Mead fouled there by Carter. Carter's been following Beth Mead all throughout this match. England teammates, of course. I think that's what's good about this Arsenal-Chelsea game as well. You know, there's a lot of good England talent there. Oh, Medema. Oh, she's offside. She did well. She got the ball away from her opponent near the post there, and then she had a strike, but it was then she got distracted because she heard the whistle to tell her it's offside. She's not offside. Looking at the replay, the lines lady didn't get that right. I don't think there's any VAR in this match either. If you haven't yet, folks, as well, if you want to support this channel and you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button and give us a like. We'd love to have more followers on YouTube. Slowly trying to get to 7,000 subscribers. We're over 6,500 at the moment. Katie McKeeb taking a throw, and she's trying to wipe down the ball with her arms, which I wonder if the pitch is a little damp, maybe. Another thrown for Arsenal, about 10 yards from the corner flag. McKeeb again. Oh, Kim Little, what was that? That wasn't a good touch. Gone out for a Chelsea throw. Greg Livingston saying, thoughts on F1 for next season where they will be racing in Vegas? I believe that the track is going to be like Monaco, where they will be race around the streets of Vegas. Yeah, they announced it, what, 2 weeks ago, didn't they? It's just an event. It's going to be cool. Like, it'll be cool to watch it on TV for the cameras, but I looked at the racetrack and didn't think it was that great. I do think the straight near Caesar's Palace will be quite cool to watch, see how fast they go down that. But that means, well, if they keep Miami and Circuit of the Americas for next season as well, that means F1 is going to America 3 times in one season. Which I don't know if F1's ever, I don't think that's ever happened in Formula 1 history. But MotoGP used to have 3 or 4 races in America in one season, I remember. Like they did recently with Spain, I think it was. But they only go to the Circuit of the Americas these days, I think. I think they went to Indianapolis at one point. But so did F1, and it all ended badly there, as we remember with the Michelin tyres. I think it was Michelin tyres or Bridgestone was one of them, and that kind of ended the relationship between F1 and those tyre suppliers, and then came down Pirelli, and it's been Pirelli ever since. God, those are the days when you had 2 tyre suppliers, and not all the teams had the same ones. See, that made racing quite interesting. As much as I love F1, I'm getting to a point now where I'm kind of tired of watching. It's all about the car, isn't it? Let's be honest. You want to actually see who is the actual best driver out of the lot if they've all got the same car. But, it's easy for me to say, but that'll probably never be a thing in F1. But we do, if you are an F1 fan and you aren't aware, we do F1 watch-alongs here on YouTube. Connor Porter and Jack Price normally do them, which I think they're doing the Imola Grand Prix next weekend. It's around the same time as the Portuguese Grand Prix MotoGP, so I'll be doing that, and I'm sure them two will do the Imola race. So a busy race Sunday next week. Oh, G got penalised there. I don't think that was a foul. If the referee had let them play on it, would have been 3 against 2 for Chelsea, attacking inside the Arsenal penalty area. Pole moving again more towards Chelsea now at 59%. be sure to vote. We normally do a player of the match 10 minutes before the end as well, so keep an eye out for that when we go deep into the second half. Let me just check the WSL table. So Chelsea have played the same games as Arsenal, which is 18. Man United, who are third, have got a game more than them, so they've got a game in hand over Man United. But you could say Man United are probably out of the title race. You'd think they're 6 points behind Chelsea, and as I said, Chelsea have a game in hand. So yeah, Chelsea are a point ahead of Arsenal, 44 points. Arsenal have 43 points. Goal difference is only by 5 towards Chelsea at 45, while Arsenal are on 40. So it's still anyone's, isn't it? I mean, Chelsea are destined, if they win every game, it's theirs. And Chelsea and Arsenal don't play again this season in the WSL. So there's only 3 match days left, I think. So Arsenal are away at Everton next Sunday. Chelsea are away at Tottenham next Sunday. And Chelsea play an hour and a half after Arsenal play. And then Chelsea play Tottenham again. It must be because of COVID, or the match must have been postponed earlier this season. But Thursday the 28th of April, Chelsea playing on a Thursday night against Tottenham again. Arsenal then play Villa at home on May 1st. Chelsea away at Birmingham on the same day. Arsenal at home to Tottenham on May the 4th, Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. May the 4th be with them when they host Spurs. Chelsea, final day will be interesting though, if the title isn't decided by then, because Chelsea host Man United. Normally Chelsea beat Man United, but United might be trying to fighting for that 3rd place just to make sure they get Champions League football. I think that's how it works in the table. Is it if you get 3rd, you also get Champions League? Little John T asks, any free live TV? So try the FA Play if you're trying to watch this game on TV. Depends which country you're in. But if you're in England like me, it's on BBC. Arsenal thrown come to nothing. 12 minutes left of this first half. It's been a bit quiet from Arsenal in the last 15 minutes or so. Ruben Moy got away with it there. How's everyone spending their Easter Sunday? Chelsea on the back foot. Berger. Yeah, she just clears it away from Beth Mead there in the box. 10 minutes left of the first half. Now Wheaton puts in now with G. Ingle. Mila Gross also asking links to watch the match. Try the FA Player. Depends where you're based. I don't have a link, I'm afraid. If you can't find a link to watch it, feel free to stay on here. I'll keep you updated on the game. Still goalless. 36 minutes on the clock so far. G picking up from a throw-in. How do you say Reeton? Is it right? Is it Rayton? Rayton? I might have to try and get in touch with Chelsea and ask how do you pronounce it? Oh, she's done. Speaking of her, the Norwegian's just done a weird kind of cross, but it went so high up in the air. It still landed in the box. Oh, and a shot on target. Zinsberger, no problems though. Not a bad chance there from Niamh Choles. Bill Jonty asking again for links. I don't have any. If I had any, it would be in the live chat page. Oh, good long ball there. Ford should get there. She just keeps it in play near the Chelsea goal kick. She's on the left-hand side. Chelsea clear it for now. That's gone out for a throw-in. Well, no goals yet, folks. Been a tight affair. Can't remember now if it was. I think it was goalless when we did the last watch along between these two in that Women's Super League meeting earlier this year. I can't remember, but that was goalless, I think. But it was one of the greatest goalless games I ever watched. Remember, folks, this is in the FA Cup. When they play in the league again next weekend, Arsenal know that Chelsea can just win every game between now and the end of the season, and the league is theirs. Even if Arsenal win every game of theirs. Oh dear, Reeton, what you doing? Picked up a long ball on the left wing, but she couldn't keep it in play. It went out for a goal kick. Looks like from her hand signal, she's apologising to her teammate. Good driven ball, nearly. It was deep. Yeah, she should have done better. It bounced before her, but her first touch was pretty poor. Lots of Chelsea fans waving to the cameras in the stands. One or two kids embarrassed. But no, it is good to see. It's funny, isn't it, with women's football, how it's more of a family attendance than it is compared to like a men's football game where it's mainly men that go. I've always found that quite interesting. I mean, it's pretty obvious if you if you want to take your family to a football game, then take them to a women's game, because it is more family friendly. Oh, not the best of headers. Beth Mead's got it in the box. Got Kim Little with her. Ooh. Carter clears it really well there. It's a throw for Arsenal. 5 minutes before half time. A goal before the break would make things interesting. But let's not forget, folks, I think, you know, this game goes into extra time if... yeah, it goes into extra time, I think, if this ends in a draw. And I'd imagine, obviously, well, yeah, there'll be penalties to decide if there's nothing from the extra time period of the 30 minutes. So Pamela Harder is on the bench. They've just, I didn't know that. She's on the bench for Chelsea, so she has come back from an injury, I think. But I think for Emma Hayes, it's good to know that she can bring her on if she really needs her. So we may see her in the second half. Chelsea just can't get the passing together at the moment. G, yet again, the ball's too long to her. I must admit, folks, the one competition I hope had matches on today was Serie A. They don't play at all on Easter Sunday. I think it's always been an occasion in Italy where they just don't play it. Napoli-Roma tomorrow, that'll be good. If you just joined us, folks, you haven't missed any goals yet in this Women's FA Cup semi-final. The last semi-final out of the two, since Man City beat West Ham yesterday. Currently Arsenal 0, Chelsea 0. Playing at Arsenal's ground at Meadow Park, which is also the home of Bournemouth. So if you just joined us, get in touch on the live chat page. Love to hear from you. How are you spending Easter Sunday? Feel free to vote on the poll as well. I've seen a few more goal opportunities from both sides, really. It's been the ball's pretty much just been hanging around in the midfield, and Chelsea just keep trying to go for long passes on either wing, and they're just not getting them, and they end up going out and giving the ball back to Arsenal. Eunice Eidefell's watching in the dugout. He's biting his nails. Good interview with him that they did the BBC before the kickoff, which was which I didn't know. He became assistant manager at the age of 23, and he said, you know, it's like most cases with footballers. They get injured and they can't play professionally, so they look to getting their coaching badges instead. Oh, Arsenal could be in trouble here. Oh, Miedema. I don't know if she got the ball, but the referee says play on. I don't think Cuthbert disagreed, but referee has said play on. There's nothing they could do about it. It wouldn't have been a penalty because it was outside the box, but it could have been a dangerous free kick for Chelsea. Actually, in all fairness to Miedema, I think she did get the ball. Cuthbert, though, protested. Oh, hang on, it's Sam Kerr. Oh, first touch was too hard. Now Ingle to G. 2 minutes of added time. G. Oh! Was that Kerr with the... No, it wasn't Kerr with the head. It came off Ruben Moy, actually. In the 6-yard box. Or was it Williamson? No, it was Ruben Moy. She did well there. She marked Sam Kerr really well. So corner for Chelsea. I think this might be their first corner of the game. Cuthbert to take on the near side. Swings it in with her right foot. Across the face of goal. And it's a goal kick after all that. So nothing from that from Chelsea. 1 minute of the 2 added. Sorry, 1 minute gone of the 2 minutes added. Don't be shy, folks. Get in touch on the live chat page. Love to hear from you. Keep me company. A lot of you asking for links to the game. I don't have any. If you're in England like me, it's on BBC iPlayer. If it's outside England, I think it's on the FA player. Oh, another poor goal kick from Arsenal. And they could be in trouble here. This is twice in the last few minutes that Chelsea have won the ball back deep in the Arsenal half. This might be Chelsea's last chance before half-time to get a goal. It's gone out for a corner. Yeah, I think the referee's going to let Chelsea take the corner because we've gone into the 2 minutes. Yep, Chelsea corner coming up. On the far side. Comes in. Oh, Kerr got a touch to it somehow, but it's gone straight to Zinsberger. She fouled when she kicked it, but straight at Zinsberger. But it is half time. So it is all square. So nothing added from to the scoreline in that first 45 minutes. But I do think it's been an interesting game. Both teams having their chances. I'd say Arsenal have had 1 or 2 bigger chances, but Chelsea, in all fairness, in the last 10, 15 minutes of the first half, have come back into the game and have reminded Arsenal why they are top of the league and a point ahead of them, and that they know Arsenal, that despite themselves having a home advantage today, Chelsea won't let that bother them too much. So at half-time, folks, it's Arsenal 0, Chelsea 0. What I'll do is, folks, I'll just have a quick break for the next 10 minutes or so, and then we'll be right back for the second half. So don't go anywhere. So, as I said, it's Arsenal 0, Chelsea 0 at half-time. Hello, folks. Welcome back. Part 2 of our watch along between Arsenal women and Chelsea women. So the second half has begun. So Arsenal attacking from right to left, Chelsea from left to right. But I wouldn't be surprised, folks, if this match did go into extra time. It was tight last time these two met, and that was a draw last time. We got Nikki saying Chelsea fans here. Hello, Nikki. Hope you're well. Where are you watching the match from today? Tadger Scott says Chelsea, come on. Hello, Tadger. A regular on our women's watch-alongs, women's football watch-alongs. Anyway, here come Arsenal. There's a cross in there from the right from Miedema. Is it just me, or does Miedema play a lot more out of the box at the moment? Kim Little chased away though, so she's gone away from the Chelsea penalty area. Now Ford, good cross into Beth Mead. Go on, Beth. Oh, how she missed! I don't know how she's missed from there. It was right in front of her. She's hit that wide. It was Catley with the cross. Perfect ball control by Beth Mead. Getting it away from Noran. I don't know how she's missed there. Bottom left corner of the net, I thought was a guarantee. And Katrin Berger knew if she picks that corner, that's it. She has no chance. And she let it go past her and it went wide. So Katrin Berger might be looking at the heavens after that, thinking, thank you for keeping my clean sheet. Tadger Scott saying, I'm doing great. And you? I'm very well, Tadger Scott, my friend. Now we're Beth England. Sam Kerr. Brighton. Oh, lovely goal! Oh, I was not a big fan of her play in the first half, but she only goes and scores from outside the box. And it's 1-0 to Chelsea. And look what happens. Beth Mead didn't take a chance, and look what's happened on the opposite side of the pitch. So Chelsea, the league leaders, and of course the current FA Cup holders, have got the first goal of the game. It's taken them 50 minutes. Emma Hayes gets involved in the celebrations as well as Reeton ran to the bench. She looked hesitant at first, but she had all that space, and she thought, I'm going to have a crack with this. Let's see where this ball goes. And she got it absolutely spot on into the top right corner of the net. Zinsberger with the dive, but she just couldn't keep it out. 1-0 Chelsea. So Arsenal will have to come out and play. Of course, let's not forget, Chelsea knocked out Arsenal in the FA Cup final back in December, that delayed cup final. Could their campaign come to an end from Chelsea yet again? Noran's just had to clear the ball out for an Arsenal corner on the far side. So there's a corner here for Arsenal. From the far side, they know they've got to take their chances now. They've been punished for Beth Mead's miss. Corner comes to nothing. And again, it's another short corner, which they then don't know what they're doing with it. Why not just swing it in and hope for the best? You can tell Beth Mead now is looking quite frustrated with that miss. Goal kick taken short by Ann-Katrin Berger. Booba Jammer saying, come on, Chelsea. Beth Mead just caught offside as well there. G. Adeyemi says, come on, you Blues. Well, they're on the forefront, aren't they? 1-0 up. I must admit, folks, I don't mean to be selfish here, but I hope this game does end in 90 minutes because it's such a lovely day. I'd love to take the dog for a walk. Here's Ford, cuts in. Now with Catley. Oh, lost it there, and now it's a goal kick for Chelsea. Kevin says, come on, Chelsea team. Yes, at the moment, Chelsea will be going to the FA Cup final with Manchester City. And in case you're wondering when that is, the FA Cup final at Wembley, it is on 15th of May, which I think... Oh, it's a Sunday. I think that's on the same weekend as the FA Cup for the men's, you know. Let me just check. Yeah, 14th of May. So you got a double header there at Wembley Stadium on that weekend. 2 FA Cup finals taking place. Vern 187 saying this watch along is quiet. Oh, hang on, I forgot to put the crowd on. There we go. Sorry about that. Normally I have crowd noise in the background just to get some atmosphere going. I normally put it on mute at half time, so sorry about that. It's back on now. Oh, free kick for Chelsea. No, sorry, for Arsenal. No, for Chelsea. What am I saying? I'm getting the halves wrong there. Cuthbert was fouled. But yeah, get in touch, folks. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to Let's Talk Sport. It's free to do so. Follow us on YouTube for our future streams and videos. Of course, it's the World Snooker Championship that has begun as of yesterday. So I think it's Wednesday night. We're going to do our first watch one, which would be the conclusion, the final session between Kyan Wilson and Ding Junhui. So do join us for that. That should be a cracker at the Crucible. Ding Junhui, runner-up back in 2016 of the World Championship, while Kyan Wilson was the runner-up in 2020 to Ronnie O'Sullivan. Looks like Jordan Nobbs, yeah, she's warming up at the moment on the sideline, so she might come on in a few minutes for Arsenal. Let me just check the bench that's available to Chelsea and Arsenal today. So having a look at it right now, so Chelsea, well, Arsenal have got BT, Jordan Nobbs, they've got Nikita Paris, Arabuki, Tobin Heath. So the options are there for them up front. They've got, I mean, Tobin Heath, World Cup winner. She's won the World Cup twice, and she is she has proven to be a game changer in the past for Arsenal and for Man United when she was with them last season in the WSL. So we're nearly 60 minutes with over half an hour to go. You do wonder when Eidevall might have to make a change, because I mean, Beth Mead, how she missed that chance. But here comes Beth England. She goes for it. Oh, what a save by Zinsberger. I don't blame Beth England for going for it. Sam Kerr was right next to her, but it was, you know, I'm sure Sam Kerr deep down should know that Beth England's capable as well. She went for it, and it is a good save by Zinsberger. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Zinsberger is one of the best goalkeepers in the world in women's football. She rarely makes mistakes, and she can make some very good saves. And Katrin Berger is another. She's a good goalkeeper. So Chelsea corner here. I think if they get a second goal, it could be over. But at the moment, Arsenal have just kept it out of the box. Now it's cleared. Lands on the halfway line. It's gone all the way to Jess Carter in her own half. She's telling, well, Katrin Berger's come out of the box, and Jess Carter's dealt with it herself. She's just told her, no, you head back. But what a save that was by Zinsberger. It's kept her team in this tie. A lot of Arsenal fans here at Meadow Park today. Not the Easter Sunday they were hoping for so far. Cross in. Cleared away for now for Arsenal. Kim Little. Oh, she's giving it away. Oh, no. Got lucky. Now with Beth Mead out on the right. Yomi Lucene saying, wake me up when Arsenal have scored. How do I do that? Do I call you? Do I tag you in the chat page? Yeah, so far so good for Chelsea. We're just about to reach 60 minutes then. So, ball comes in for Arsenal. Beth England deals with it. Calls fan ball against, I think it was Catley, and she's been penalised, and it's a free kick to Chelsea. Chelsea tried to go on the counter from that Arsenal free kick. Really bright with the free kick. It's a great direct ball to Kerr. Oh, Kerr just lost it. Oh, miscommunication. G. Oh, G has scored. Lovely finish. I think that's put it to bed. Miscommunication between Zinsberger and the defence there. They could have... Zinsberger wanted the ball, but I'm not sure which Arsenal defender it was, but she should have just left it for Zinsberger, but then she cleared it. Well, poor clearance, and then got picked up by G on the edge of the box. Goalkeeper off her line, slots into the top right corner of the net. Lovely finish from G. And I think Chelsea are on their way to Wembley, folks. 29 minutes to go. So, Arsenal 0, Chelsea 2. It's a lovely finish. Still had to get the job done when she won the ball on the edge of the box. Hit it with her right boot, and it hit the inside crossbar. But yeah, I'm not saying the game's over, but they've at least got 1 foot in the final. Man City, the team to wait. So 2 goals in 11 minutes for Chelsea. Karen Madden says, up the Chelsea. So, looks like Kona Saidaval, the Arsenal manager, is finally is going to respond to that goal with a substitution. Richard Agabar saying, come on Blues. So Frida Mannen is coming on for Arsenal, and is going to replace Walty. So I'll be honest with you, I forgot Walty was on the pitch. Don't think she had much involvement. Not her best of games. Millie Bright with the throw-in. Near side. Oh, again another driven ball. And it was her long ball into the box that started that second goal. She is good with the long passes, Millie Bright. I mean, she's a great defender. Can't go wrong with her in defence for England. I mean, Serena Ragman's in the stands watching both teams today, so just days after the international break with her England team. Benjamin says, make Chelsea proud. Nick Brown saying, wake up Arsenal, time to play a game. Well, look, if Arsenal can get a goal, it's not over, but what if Beth Mead had scored, eh? What if Beth Mead had taken that shot more accurate? Chris Herring just saying, Kerr to get the 3rd goal now and finish it off. Who knows? Yellow card for Cuthbert. Well, I got my predictions wrong, didn't I, folks? I said it would be 2-1 Arsenal and Miedema to get the 1st goal. Sorry, not Miedema, Beth Mead. She was centimetres away from getting the 1st goal of the game, but nope. Arsenal now on the left-hand side. Oh no, here come Chelsea again. Left-hand side now, G. Brayton might just go, oh, flush. Well, Zinsberger had to make the save, but there wasn't much power behind it. Don't think she made the right choice there, but they've got a corner out of it. But I think Chelsea could have gone 3-0 up there. Yeah, it was going wide, so Zinsberger probably should have left it. Yeah, Arsenal starting to show gaps in defence because they're clearly trying to commit forward. Moses Liana says victory. I think Jonathan Pearce said that spot on then, saying that Zinsberger's kept Arsenal in the tie. No doubt, no doubt. Made that big save against Beth England, let's not forget. Thrown for Chelsea. It just shows, doesn't it, with Chelsea? Despite the fact that Frank Kirby and Harder didn't start in this game, or Frank Kirby's out completely at the moment, might not even play the rest of the season. I'm not sure how long it's out for, but it seems as though they're not very sure about whatever a condition is. But let's just hope Frank Kirby does come back soon, because, I mean, we love her in the England. We love her in the England team. She's a great Lioness player. But yeah, it's one of those really. Chelsea yet again, when they don't look like they're the favourites, they come out and get it done. A lot of credit has to go towards Emma Hayes there. Sam Kerr just caught offside there inside the Arsenal penalty area. Well, Beth England was also offside. Well, I must admit, I thought when Chelsea went 1-0 up, I thought Eideveld would have made these changes, but he's only doing it now when they're 2-0 down, and that's Tobin Heath and Nikita Paris coming on. Who will they replace? I have a feeling Miedema might go off. Or do they keep her in the middle up front? Here come Chelsea. Might be over before then. Oh, no. Kim Little again under pressure. Oh, Chelsea. G. Oh. Arsenal from the back are so rattled, it's ridiculous. Should have been 3-0. I've said that twice now. Kim Little again, just under pressure. Chelsea have like 5 of them up front all of a sudden. What's Sophie Ingles up there? That's how high up some of these Chelsea players are. That's Ingle with the shot just then. That's Zinsberger had to save. I'll say this now, if Arsenal won this game somehow, Zinsberger would get player of the match for me. Made more than enough saves. Nick Brown saying, don't know why the coach always put on Miller late in the second half. So Nikita Paris is just about to come on along with Tobin Heath. Substitutions now about to be made. So Black Stinios has gone off. I'm not sure who Tobin Heath was replaced. Ford. So they've kept Mead and Miedemar on. So he's clearly just going to go for it now. Ford's still getting applause from the Arsenal fans as she walks past them. I'm sure they wish the claps were a bit louder if the team were leading, maybe. But Arsenal at the moment struggling. 19 minutes to go. Harder's coming on. Kamal Harder. There was doubts that she would make the team today, but here she is. Coming on for Sam Kerr. So Beth England will stay up front with Harder. G just gives Kerr a quick pat on the back as she walks off. No goal for Sam Kerr today, which she might be a little bit annoyed about, but as long as her team gets the result, I think that's all that matters, doesn't it? That's goal scorers for you. Like yes, they want their team to win, but they want to also contribute towards that win, and that is goals. That's what wins your games. So it's always interesting watching a goal scorer go off frustrated, even if their team are winning. It's no different to like Cristiano Ronaldo. You see Cristiano Ronaldo get substituted, and he'll be annoyed they hasn't scored. Just shows how much they really want to be at their best every time they're out on that pitch. Here's Cuthbert on the right-hand side. Good cross, but Zinsberger just gets there. He had to as well. Beth England was creeping up behind her on that far post. Now it's for Paris. Gets her first touch of the game since coming on. Throwing for Arsenal. Here's Ford. Medema. Chelsea have got quite a few players defending this. Catley. I always get mixed up with Catley and Ford. It's Catley that had the ball then, number 7 for Arsenal. Ford. Oh, Zinsberger's had to come out from a long ball there. She's done well to clear it. Back into the Chelsea half. Now with Harder. Wins a throw-in. But of course, do stay tuned here, folks. In about 7-8 minutes time, we'll put out a new poll asking for your player of the match. And then we'll announce the player of the match at full time. Looking at our poll, we've had over 400 of you vote on the poll, and yeah, Chelsea leading quite easily now on our poll. 69% of you going for Chelsea to reach the FA Cup final. So if you don't know it yet, the FA Cup final, I'm sure for any of you Chelsea fans watching right now, you'll be getting the date ready, which is Sunday, May the 15th. So yeah, Sunday, May 15th. Which is it's going to be at Wembley Stadium, and at the moment it'll be between Man City and Chelsea. With G halfway in the Chelsea on the Arsenal side of the pitch. Remember, folks, to subscribe to the channel and give us a like. And don't forget, we've also got the Dutch Cup final here at 5 p.m. today. That's the kickoff time here on YouTube. PSV Eindhoven versus Ajax. Will it be Erik ten Hag's last few games of his Ajax spell, as of course he's rumoured to be the new Man United manager come this summer. It's not been announced yet, but it seems as though it's very adamant he's going to be the next Man United manager. So can he win 1 or 2 more trophies before he finishes at Ajax, if he is to go? 15 minutes to go here in this match. You've just joined us. Arsenal 2-0 down at home to Chelsea in this FA Cup semi-final. It's the first half of the game was very tight, very even between the two teams, but a lovely goal from outside the box from Reeton separated the two sides, and then 11 minutes later we had G scoring when Zinsberger was not in position to take the shot. Could have been more goals in this game. Beth Mead, literally a minute before Chelsea took the lead for the first time, Beth Mead hit her shot wide, and she should have scored. Everyone thought she scored, so did I. Throw for Chelsea. Third goal will certainly seal it here. Harder. And cross comes to nothing. Razzie team official says, goal Arsenal please. RC saying that London is blue. Yummy Lucine saying that maybe they should let Jordan Nobbs in. Yeah, she's been warming up throughout the second half on the sidelines. I think she's back down in the dugout now, but yeah, maybe could have used her. Erabuki, you know, she's available. She's a good player. She's on the bench today. She was part of the Japanese team that won the World Cup in 2011. Beth Mead's currently, from her facial expressions, I wonder if she's picked up an injury here. She's still walking on the pitch. Arsenal still have the possession. Long ball here for Paris. Not the best of first touches, and it'll roll out for a goal kick at the end for Chelsea. Chelsea making a substitution. So G, the goal scorer for the second goal of the game, is coming off. She has played well today. Of course, she scored the very first ever Women's FA Cup final goal at Wembley back in 2015 when they played and beat Notts County. I was there for that. I commentated on that game. Yeah, that was 7 years ago. But it's been good to see that ever since that year, the Women's FA Cup final has been played on the same stage as the Men's FA Cup final at Wembley. It'll be the same as well next month, when it arrives on Sunday, May 15th, the day after Liverpool play either Crystal Palace or Chelsea. Crystal Palace, Chelsea play later today. So Chelsea have just made a substitution. So Jessie Fleming has come on for G, as I mentioned. So Chelsea have got a free kick at the halfway point. Just give me a moment, folks. Let me just find my laptop charger. My laptop's actually getting low here. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, folks. About to charge my laptop, boys. This stream would die before the end of the game, which wouldn't be good. But yeah, nothing missed there. It's still 2-0. 9 minutes remaining. Arsenal have a throw-in. But isn't it great, folks, for any of you living in England? The sun is out this weekend on Easter weekend. It's fantastic. Lovely weather. Right, let me check how warm it is where I am at the moment. I'll check what it's like in London as well. 19 degrees right now. Wow. I think that's the highest it'll go today where I am. But anyway, back with the game for now. Tobin Heath trying to go into the box from the left. Instead, Chelsea with Millie Bright has just booted it out for an Arsenal throw-in. There's a good Chelsea following at this game today. A lot of Arsenal fans, of course, turned up. Over 3,000 apparently look at the attendance today. But this should have been on a bigger venue. They should have played this at the Emirates if they could have. Arsenal actually played their opening game of the season in the WSL against Chelsea at the Emirates at the start of the season. Arsenal winning that one against the WSL champions. It looks as though Chelsea might have just won a free kick here on the right-hand side. Alex Scott, former Arsenal player, now broadcaster, she's watching on in the stands. Oh, Tadra Scott asking who come on for G. So that was Jessie Fleming who replaced G. Blessing Friday says, let's go Blues. So free kick here for Chelsea on the right wing. Rayton to take it. Left boot swung in. Kim Little to get the ball away. Well, Millie Bright gets a free kick against her there, but she just does the signal towards the ref there. No. Kim Little dived. There wasn't anything in that. I think Millie Bright did all right there, but you can't really make contact with players anymore. Not with today's referee. Joshua McDonald, hello Joshua, hope you're well. Asking where can we watch this. It's on BBC if that helps. That was a lovely flick to Nikita Paris from Beth Mead. Paris fouled by fellow England player Jess Carter there. So free kick for Arsenal. 5 minutes to go. Need a goal if they have any hope, just to create the ending very interestingly. Let me just end the current poll, and then I was meaning to have the play of the match a few minutes ago, but I forgot. Arsenal free kick. Cross comes in, no one there. Tobin Heath picks up the ball though, just out on the left. What was that for a pass? Marnham trying to play it back to Tobin Heath, but she just kicked it so hard that Tobin Heath wouldn't get there in time. It's gone up for a Chelsea goal kick. So the poll is up. Bless Son says, come on, Chelsea ladies, we're very proud of you. Pepe says, women football to be more on TV. It's getting there, isn't it? Like, there's a lot more WSL matches now on TV. Actually, technically, all the WSL matches are broadcasted. Some of them on TV, handpicked by either Sky Sports or BBC. But actually, meanwhile, there's Beth England. Ooh, just over the bar, just outside the box. And that would have been some goal if she had picked the top right corner there. But it stays at 2-0 and it's an Arsenal goal kick. But Zinsberger didn't even move. That's how good the shot could have been. The first touch is brilliant when she picked up from the long pass. That would have been goal of the match. That. Instead, actually, Chelsea have gone on the attack again. Here's a cross. No. Ingle keeps going deep. It ahead. Oh, Beth England this time. No. Blocked again. Looks like she really wants to get a goal before the time is up. But yeah, women's football is getting there. You know, there's a lot more televised games. But technically, as I was saying, BBC and Sky handpick the games for the WSL. I think BBC get over 20 games a season in the pro deal. I don't know how many Sky get. Sky probably get more. Knowing Sky, they normally put more money into these things, like they do the Premier League over BT Sport. But Reeton just having to put her laces back on her boot. But yeah, like the FA Player broadcasts all the matches if they're not on BBC or Sky for the Women's Super League at least. I don't know if it's like that for the Women's Championship, but it's pretty decent. So we have put out our Player of the Match poll. Your options are Reeton of Chelsea, Zinsberger for Arsenal. I know Arsenal are losing 2-0, but Zinsberger made, well, let me say this now, it could have been 4-5 for Chelsea if it wasn't for Zinsberger today. She's made some good saves. G up there as well, and Millie Bright. I thought Millie Bright has been superb in defence today, and at the moment they're on their way to a clean sheet. So do vote for your Player of the Match, and then we'll announce it at full time in a few minutes. Beth Mead with the cross. Nikita Paris. Oh, header wide. If she had scored, that would have made the last few minutes interesting. It was a good cross from Beth Mead. Picked out Nikita Paris on the far post, and it beat Jess Carter, but she couldn't convert it on target. And Jonathan Pearce mentioning then that still Arsenal have not had a shot on target. Well, this has surprised me. Anique Noran with Player of the Match, which, in all fairness to her, she's defended brilliantly with Millie Bright. She's made a lot of clearances, especially in that first half when watching her, when the game was very tight between the two. Pepe says, if you're not in England, it's hard, brother. Yeah, I mean, I've noticed, like, just trying to watch any women's leagues outside of England is hard as well. As in, if I want to watch Barcelona play in their Spanish league or Juventus in the Italian league, it's very hard to watch. I don't know where to watch it. There's not like a home place to go and watch these games. But it's funny, BT Sport we have in England, they show some of the French women's matches. I think it's just because Lyon are such a big and successful team in Europe over the last 10 years that they've got the rights for that, just because there might be some audiences that want to watch it. 3 minutes of added time then, as we reach the 90. Emma Hayes just standing in a dugout. I think she looks confident enough that this game is, well, it should be done and dusted from a Chelsea perspective. And they do have a set piece here, Chelsea, which is a corner on the far side. Don't forget to vote on the Player of the Match, folks. Make sure you get your vote in before it ends. Arsenal boot it long, looking for Beth Mead, but it's only going to go to Katrin Berger. She just boots it out again. Now Kim Little on the centre circle. On the left-hand side, plays it out to Catley. Catley with the cross. Not a bad cross. It's cleared away by Carter. Tobin Heath. Well, long ball in. Just goes out for a goal kick. It's just not been Arsenal's day today here on Easter Sunday. I think Jonas Eidefeld, not looking very happy on the sidelines there in his dugout. I don't think he'll be treating his team to Easter eggs today. Maybe extra training. But they've still got the Women's Super League to fight for. They're only a point behind Chelsea, let's not forget. Chelsea have the same amount of games played as Arsenal, but well, hang on, here's a chance here. Here's Beth Mead, she's got to score. Saved again. Well, it's his first save that Berger's had to make, but Beth Mead again, not finishing when needed. Minute left of added time. If that had gone in. Oh, she was offside. Oh yeah, the linesman did pull out a flag. Yeah, first time Berger's had to make a save, but it wouldn't have counted anyway because it was offside. It just shows how well drilled Emma Hayes' team are. Just so good. I mean, name me a Chelsea team that's underperformed under Emma Hayes. Hey, Connor Porter's got in touch. He says another final for Chelsea. It is, isn't it? It is. They love FA Cup finals, whether that's the women's or the men's team. Yep, there you go, full time. Well, that was interesting, but comfortable at the end, I'd say, for Chelsea. A good win over their rivals, Arsenal. And could that be a sign of things to come for this Women's Super League title race as well? This, of course, was in the FA Cup today, but a good win for Chelsea. And they will go to Wembley next month and defend their cup after they beat Arsenal in December in the delayed cup final. But all good so far for Chelsea. They will go to the final then, the women's team at least. Will the men's team join them later when they play Crystal Palace? That'll be on later at Wembley Stadium. But anyway, meanwhile, it has ended at Meadow Park. Arsenal 0, Chelsea 2. Reeton getting the first goal of the game after 50 minutes. She took a shot from outside the box. Looked like a bit of a chip. She put her foot under the ball and then found the top right corner of the net. And then 11 minutes later, when there was a moment when Arsenal could have the defenders like Leah Williamson could have let Zinsberger just pick up the ball in the 6-yard box. Instead, they tried to clear it. G intercepted inside the box, and then she scored with the goalkeeper out of position. And that was pretty much it. Zinsberger probably could have conceded more goals, but she made some heroic saves later on in the game to try and keep Arsenal in the tie. But at the end, comfortable win for Chelsea. As I said, no shots on target for Arsenal today in a home match as well with all their fans there. Not great. Jonas Eidefeld will certainly have to go back to the drawing board and figure out what to do with his team. But as I said, still a title that they can win. They're 1 point behind Chelsea. They'll be hoping Chelsea do slip up and Arsenal take on that opportunity. So anyway, yeah, full time then. Arsenal 0, Chelsea 2. Do get in touch, folks. We'll stay on for a few minutes before we wrap up. Razzie team official says Cooper. Not sure what that means. Joshua McDonald says Emma Hayes should come coach our Australian Matildas. Well, they didn't have a great Women's Asian Cup, did they, Josh? I can see what you mean. Quite nice to see a Chelsea team have a huddle and have a laugh about, well, all smiles round, that's for sure. It just shows yet again Chelsea are on the verge of doing another double. didn't do the treble last season because they lost to Barcelona, didn't they, in the Women's Champions League final. No Women's Champions League at all now for English teams this season. They're all out at the quarter-final stages. Emmanuel says, come on, Chelsea. And I think Razzie team's asking if the match has finished. It has finished, yeah. If you look at the scoreboard below where it says FT, that means full time. So I think we're going to wrap up the player of the match poll. So if you haven't voted yet, I'll give you 10 seconds. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So I'm going to end the poll. You had your chance to vote for your player of the match. So the player of the match goes to, oh, it's neck and neck. It goes to both goal scorers. They'll have to have the player of the match certificate split in half. Reeton at 40% and G at 40% as well. Zinsberger got 12% from the 49 of you that voted, and Millie Bright getting 6%. So well done to Reeton and G. The two goal scorers have received the Let's Talk Sport player of the matches today. So a round of applause to them. Great players. Reeton didn't have the best of first halves, but she opened the scoring straight into the second half. And G, been an absolute pleasure to watch under Emma Hayes over the last few years. We got McDonald Kapalumala, I hope I said that right. Says, we're the Blues watching live from Malari. Malari, funny enough, I remember them at the Africa Cup of Nations earlier this year, competing in that. But anyway, folks, I think we're going to wrap it up there. So thank you, as always, for watching and joining me, especially on this Easter Sunday. The sun is shining, and it's fair to say it's shining at Meadow Park towards Emma Hayes and her team. Sadly, it's back to the shadows for the Arsenal team today. They have come up short again against the Blues. But who knows what can happen between now and the end of the season. There's still a Women's Super League title to be decided. We'll find out in the next few weeks. But for now, do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already for any of our future watch-alongs, whether that's in women's football, rugby, F1, golf, tennis, you name it. But anyway, we'll be back later for the Dutch Cup final of PSV Eindhoven versus Ajax at 5 p.m. So don't go anywhere, and we'll see you very soon. If I don't see you again today, enjoy the rest of your Easter weekend, and see you later.